Alright, this part two of my vent video and how I got in this program. So after all the simple harassment techniques, just going in my car. Apparently the girl gave them the key to my car, and they just go in my car, moving things in my car. Well, and letting air out my tires. They even broke my air pump, and that's just that's cold blooded though. I did that. And the thing about it is, I was not doing anything wrong. I'm literally getting up and fighting a good fight. And so this is now I'm in January 2018. Now, I mean, I'm not doing nothing. I'm not hurting nobody. I'm sitting here just staying positive. Man, why these people put a hologram in my head, bruh? They put an eye in my head. Because what happened was how I talked to God. I just, it's kind of like, it's not like praying, just talking to God. Close your eyes in a meditative state and you just be talking, And I just popped in my head. And plus, I was meditating on how to, third eye open meditations. And, I popped in my head. I thought it was the real deal because, see, understand, I wasn't aware of this program and its technology, and they literally put a hologram in my head for no reason, bruh. They go blame it on, oh, I was watching some stuff on YouTube, and they had put this hologram in my head, and then as I'm trying to talk and pray, this eye just responding to what I'm saying, like it's speaking with intelligence. I'm thinking that it's I'm under the impression that it's a spiritual being, but so I'm just taking it as okay. So and then it was meant to drive me crazy, but amongst it, that what they was doing was they had a light shining in my room, and this light would every time I would think of something, they would respond to me using this light, and this light would flash, and this light would flash in my bedroom as I'm thinking, and it's showing a sense of intelligence. So me, I'm seeing like wow, like I know I'm not crazy, so I know it's somebody who's doing it. I know that people are harassing me, but they let me know that they knew what I was thinking. So and now the pastor, he gave it away. I wound up going to the church. See, I didn't know it was him. He was involved. So I went to the church. I had went to his church and Bible study, and he be admitting it to me in his sermons. He told me, I don't know why God chose you, this and that, like this and everything. Like, I'm trying to see where you get all this from. What you mean why God chose me? Basically, you're telling me that you think that I was supposed to go crazy behind the stuff that you was doing to me. And it did not just show the type of person the type of person he was, his character. It just showed that this man here his consciousness wasn't high as conscious. He's not high conscious. He pretend he's high consciousness by going off just knowing some stuff and actually doing the stuff. That's two different things. So now it's like the dude was not high conscious the way from what he showed me. So now it's like surprisingly I started to get some work as a contractor doing computer work, traveling and everything. Working out pretty good until contracts had ended. See, they're looking for something to get me with, So I wound up drinking alcohol on one of the trips, and that was the last time I took the trip out of town. But they only sent me out of town because it was Mardi Gras time in New Orleans, and they sent me to Florida. They sent me to Florida. So so um so I'm in Florida. I had some drinks, and that was like one of the last times I even did a job that I could remember. But see, but understand this still like in a little harassment stage. Like the harassment stage is just repeatedly just move things around. They couldn't give me the budge, you know. And what happened was what happened was sometime I don't know, April, May or something like that. They used emotion manipulation on me, where I walked outside and they had a neighbor just sitting out on the phone, just like he was recording me, and then I'm just going ham, and he just sitting up there like shaking his head, and I'm like, you shaking your head like, dude, you don't know what I'm going through. You don't know that every day I gotta sit up in here and have people sit there and read my thoughts and sit there and then respond to me, even chirping in the house. Even I mean, they had it to where it's like they harassed me, but then it's like that was an illusion with the old man, and then they want to put it like, it was a setup, like, oh, the old man just sitting there. When you look at it from a different point of view, the old guy just sitting outside, not old guy, but the guy I never see. He was there at one time, and I never saw him again. He just out there on the phone, just sitting there with his phone recording to me. So it was like evidence or something of me just going ham, but they're using emotional manipulation to get me super mad. And plus they're using it to draw my attention to him. My grandmother was aware of it. She was aware of what's gonna happen. So because how she was looking at him with a sad face too. Cause she was like, yeah, cause I fell for it. So but at the same time, it was like I wasn't wrong because that man never showed up back there ever again. Because he was only put there for that one reason. And it was to set me up. Like they use emotion manipulation and they use the little the like little posters to get you to turn and focus on something. And then you looking at the man, I'm like, he got his phone pointing at me, probably recording a video. And I'm like, and then that made me so mad, bro. Like I was just so mad. Like I don't do him nothing, man. Like fuck, I'm like f him. Like I don't know him. Like he got his phone on me. He don't know what I'm going through. He don't know what these people really doing to me. And like I'm not doing nobody nothing. And then they put an illusion in your head like, oh, because you messed up right there, that's why you ain't getting out. So it looks like it was a setup to try to keep me in. So Landon was like, and then like I say, I'm still going to the Bible studies, and he telling me through his Bible studies about like about about what's going on, about I want to say about what's going on, about um basically he admitted that he got me in here, but now it's like, oh, he like how strong my mind is, so he want me sexually. So now it's like, I mean, like now it's like in May, and he tells me in a sermon that, oh, you can hide it, you can do whatever, blah 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 blah, but somebody go get in it. And basically, he was trying to tell me that they about to trying to feminize my mind. They about to say and trying to get me to focus on homo stuff. So what they did was they basically, while I'm going to the gym every day, they basically start putting homo masons inside the gym and trying to get me to focus on them. But what happened was I reversed that emotion manipulation to anger. So and then I used that anger towards the gym, and then the plan was just falling apart right then and there. So it was just to the pet fact to where everywhere I turned, it was like they surrounded me with with bisexual people. Like everywhere I go, everywhere I went, there was somebody ass pointing towards me in my line of sight. And then they using it in this little this mind control equipment. Now this is when they said like May, June, like June of 2018. And this is when they ready to put me in the MK Ultra part for us. They're trying to mind control me, so they're trying to feminize my mind by sitting up here because they seen how I like looking at women. So they thought that okay, we could just put it as men, put it towards men. So one thing about it was I also remember him preaching about, oh, don't be looking at the women because the women about to be used. So what happened was they started using women. So what happened was the women get you sexually aroused, like by doing, getting in front of you, putting their ass in front of you and shit, and then then a dude come in their spot, put their ass right there. Then you got the part to where they doing it using the same clothing. They're using the same clothing, colors, color sensitization, and then they think I'm gonna fall for that. I'm recognizing it, and I'm laughing at it. So now it's like I can't wait to get out this, cause like if they say I gotta lose weight, just lose weight. So now it's like all that's coming back to me how the women was being used. Now this going on for my whole summer. So I probably went on to this longer than when it was supposed to be going on because I'm just fighting. I even took the job. Matter of fact, I took the job out of town. They doing the same damn thing. They doing the same damn thing. I go to the gym. They sitting up in there with they sitting up in the how you call it um um got the little gay dude sitting there doing the same damn thing. I'm in my car, the gay dude, and looking at me, licking his lips, then pulls off. I freaked out, bro. I got upset, bro. I got super upset. Whew. But, but, but before all that happened, some of the things they was doing, and I'm gonna go and include that because I'm gonna tell you what I did when I got upset. But the things that they was doing was you had the like when you on the treadmill machine, they would put a gay dude in front of you. I mean, just you could see he gay, loose booty and everything, you know, just hop right there in front of you and then start running. You could see he gay, and then they trying to get your eyes to focus on his ass. Now, now think about it. These people doing this, like, honestly, like, honestly, um, they, they're attacking me in the gym, so it's like, it must be something about my weight, right? So, so now it's like, um, how can I say it? How can I say it? Like, they started to like put this dudes who looked straight, like around. Let's say that if I'm on a bench press in front of the mirror, they would have dudes come in front of you, start bending over, putting their ass right there in front of your face, and then these dudes that I could remember, like if I see you in the street, like you could get hurt behind that one, you could get killed behind this though. But I'm gonna stay on track. But But it's like they use women. Like I remember, I'm squatting. They got this fake straight punk, and this like I turns around. This dude licking his lips, turning his head like he watching me squat, and I'm like, white boy, man. I'm like, man, like this shit disgusting. One time I go into the room, I go see they watch what you do. See, I go up in the back room, in the locker room to put my stuff up. One dude butt naked looking straight at me, dick out and everything. And the thing about it was, I don't know, was it for to get me to provoke? See, it wasn't for me to provoke really, because they were using emotional manipulation to keep me calm. Even to the fact to where I got mad and was like, one time, angry, and calling all them hoes and bitches. So they want to go ahead and use some cockadoo, and then he want to put his hand over his ear. Like, you got something to say, but the thing about it is they're using emotional manipulation to keep me from talking, but also they pushing they use that mind control equipment to push me out the gym. I mean out the like around for some reason my body wanna go, but part of my mind wanna sit there and tell this dude something, but they pushing me to leave, so it making me look like I'm weak. Like when you got dudes like that, how can you respect or feel dudes like that? So now, man, that's crazy. So that's one of the things that had happened. A couple of things that had happened. But like I'm saying, like I said, man, they got dudes. Understand everything around you is planned. When you are talking, everything around you is planned. So they got dudes around you in the locker room, getting in underwear and everything around you, and it's like dudes don't know what I became in the spiritual. Now it's like, now I became something dangerous in the spiritual. Now it's like, we sorry, Kendrick, or we sorry. No, there's no sorry now. So basically, so so now when I went to Mississippi in the gym and a dude did some stuff outside the gym, licking his lips at me, and I was at that, I got angry. I shot back to New Orleans and got my gun because if I had my gun, I would have shot that dude. But I'm happy I didn't because look outside front the door, they got a camera, so that put me on notice that everything they mostly do is on camera. You see, they rather do things off camera. See, they need a camera for what so for things, it's like the camera on your phone camera, they need a camera. So so basically I shot back to New Orleans, got my gun, and like I'm angry. So what I did was I thought about the woman who put me in, her brother was in on it. So I about to go shoot. I about to go up around the mom house, and I about to go ahead. I about to go ahead and pop the brother. I had to hit somebody because like I'm going through all this. Like every day I'm seeing some Masonic dude ass in my face. But guess what? I ain't do nothing though. This is like one of the first times I really did something besides arguing. And this is like, you telling me I've been in here almost a year, and you telling me that everything you have on me bad, you could put on one hand, and then you trying to feminize my mind? For what? For what? Because you know why? I'm strong-minded. I'm brave. I'm a good church. See what happened was, I was actually believed into the Jesus thing. I believed in the Jesus thing, but not in the way they see. They see me as soft. They saw me as weak. But they saw me as soft and weak. They thought that they could just take my mind. So, or force me to do something against my will. So, basically, I went there, but then the police came on side me trying to run me off the road. Why the police came out the blue? The police came out the blue, let me know that was a whole giveaway. Like the police let me know the police was on their side. The police just come on the highway, just coming behind me. Guess what? Yeah, guess what? You ain't got me for no speed, and you ain't got me for nothing. You just come around here with your lights on, trying to stop me, cause it was so unexpected. I pulled the gun out, I about to shoot the police officer in the car. He about to take a bullet for their family. And then I told myself, you know what? I'm not gonna do it. He got off the highway. So I turned back around, went back to Mississippi. Now, on my way going home, see, this is one thing that I have to do. See, on the elevator, I noticed, like me leaving out the hotel in Mississippi. See, I was staying out there for a few days. On the way of me leaving out the elevator, white guy talked to me, but I know something was fishy about him. And what happened was, I got some rattling noise kept coming from my car. The white boy had unscrewed my lugs on my car. The white boy unscrewed some lugs on my car. So that's why he spoke to me, because they like to do that. See what they like to do. They like to talk to you or tell you something or be nice to you before they well, it's like a little sarcasm. It's like a little inside joke. While you being nice and being genuine, they got something sneaky going on. For example, like right now, today, I got some hard candy in my room. I went outside. Like I had two bags. My grandmother came in and stole the bag, and then she wound up. Then when I come back upstairs, she give me a bag. Tell me, oh, I got 3 bags now. She give me a bag, say I got 3 bags now. I come back in the room, the bag can't be found. I had it in one spot. So now I never had no 3 bags. She took one and then she doubled back and had gave me one. And then I'm saying thank you all genuinely and everything, telling her good night. And the whole time I really don't like her. So now it's like it's the sort now I was like that's the inside joke. The inside joke was her telling me I had 3 bags. I come back in here, I don't have none but just the 2. Really, it would have been just one, but it would have been obvious I couldn't find that one. So what she did, she gave me that second one, a bad back. So so yeah, so yeah. Back to what I was saying was, so I'm driving around for day, cause see I didn't know what it was. I thought it was something under my car, but I wound up calling a family member, somebody related to the family. He wound up fixing it. It was just my lugs was loose. I didn't even see it. So, and then this same person they used, I know they was using them, but I didn't understand how to the circumstance to where he got me out of $20 and never came back, never seen them again. So you gotta understand that um they tried to feminize my mind for 3 months. And then, I get back home, I go back to the gym, they still was doing it, but they wind up stopping it. See, they wind up stopping it because, it wasn't working. And then and then all they really did was got me to get my gun and was about to go at the people who put me in the program. So now it's like I put my gun up. So now it's like understand is that I'm not a violent or evil person. They turn you into a monster and then a spec for and then what they did was they advertised me down bad. But now it's like I became something in a spiritual. Now people need me. I told them they gonna need me before I need them. So they need me. So now it's like they trying to hold me down now because of my testimony. Cause they went around telling people that they just kept it basic and not that they're erasing my memory and not that they were trying to feminize my mind and that I started calling the Masons out their name and started disrespecting them. They made it seem like I just was just doing it because I'm being harassed, but I was doing it because all they was doing was just trying to feminize my mind, and then I felt that everything they was trying to project on me was what was who they were. They was sucking out there. They was getting hit in the booty. They was doing all. I said that was you, and then I went at all the masonry because I felt that all the masonry would have been in on it if I would have came around them. So they got mad at me because they was the ones who really was doing that homo stuff. And now they want to sit around here and want to turn it up, want to start erasing my memory because I became something powerful and spiritual, and they wanted to control me, turn me into a homo sex slave, and then advertise me to the world as, oh, we got God as a punk. That's what they was trying to do to me, and it failed. And now, like, I wound up getting into a car wreck, but I'm gonna get into this on my third part of my story. I wound up getting into a car wreck, and now I had broke my leg. Now I'm like struggling to walk, stand up, and everything. So now it's like I'm trying. Now it's like I gotta get this weight off me. And only thing they could do right now is Vart to scold me about my weight in my position like this. Use my old dumb grandma up. And then karma coming for her. But right now she useful because that's who I'm staying with. So the minute that she become unuseful, karma go eat her ass up. Because when she become unuseful, that's when it's like that's how karma do it. When you dealing with children of God, you're gonna be used to a certain extent to where you don't need to be used no more, and then you gonna get ate up. So now it's like all the things. So now, basically, I've been slagging on my weight thing. So now I need to get back on getting my weight, getting my weight back down. So honestly, so where am I now? I'ma say I'm like around, cause they stopped around August with a strong feminization. Then they start doing it in a different way. Like I'm on a job, and they would use gay co-workers. They would use bisexual co-workers to want to work with you, or use somebody on a job to tell you it was okay to be around gay people, you know. And now they're making me feel part to where I just like gay people. Now I just like bisexual people. It's like to where I really just dislike them. So where it's like I can't stand them. And it's all because of what they did. So that was August. So now September, I started working at a job for energy doing contracting computer work overnight. Um and I'm gonna start my part 3 of it. I'm gonna start in November of 2018. Even though I'm skipping things, it really feels good to get all this out. I mean, I'm skipping things, but even though they still kept the harassment, things being missing out the house, things being stolen from me, things missing out my car, my air being let out of my tires, um, just still messing with me in the gym, using women to set me up, and I'm gonna get on to that too. I'm gonna continue that in part 3. But For real, like I just gotta get better, man.